are in the Upanishads, translated by F. Max Muller in two parts. Part 1, for the Kaushitaki-Brahmana Upanishad. The Kaushitaki Upanishad, or as it is more properly called, the Kaushitaki-Brahmana Upanishad, belongs like the Taittiriya Upanishad to the followers of the Rig Veda. It is translated into Persian under the title of Kaushitaki and has been published in the Bibliotheca Indica with Kavrananda's commentary and an excellent translation by Professor Kamal. Though it is called the Kaushitaki-Brahmana Upanishad, it does not form a part of the Kaushitaki-Brahmana in 30 adhyayas which we possess, and we must therefore account for its name by admitting that the Aranyaka, of which it formed a portion, could be reckoned as part of the Brahmana literature of the Rig Veda. See Aitareya Aranyaka Introduction, page 92, and that hence the Upanishad might be called the Upanishad of the Brahmana of the Kaushitaki. Something about the dawn, or is it the dusk? A Maha Kaushitaki-Brahmana is quoted, but has not yet been met with. From a commentary discovered by Professor Cowell, it appears that the 4 adhyayas of this Upanishad, which were followed by 5 other adhyayas, answering so far as we can judge from a few extracts to some of the adhyayas of the Aitareya Aranyaka, while an imperfect manuscript of an Aranyaka in the Royal Library at Berlin, Weber Catalog, page 20, begins like the Aitareya Aranyaka with a description of the Mahabharata, followed by discussions on the Ukta in the 2nd adhyaya, and then proceeds in the 3rd adhyaya to give the story of Kitra Ganyayana in the same words as the Kaushitaki Upanishad in the 1st adhyaya. Other manuscripts again adopt different divisions. In one manuscript of the commentary, MSA, the 4 adhyayas of the Upanishad are counted as 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, ending with It Yaranyaka Navamo Adhyaya. In another MSP, the 3rd and 4th adhyayas of the Upanishad are quoted as the 5th and 6th of the Kaushitaki-Brahmana, possibly agreeing, therefore, to a certain extent with the Berlin manuscript. In the manuscript of the Sankhayana Aranyaka in the Royal Library at Berlin, there are 15 adhyayas, 1 and 2, corresponding to the Aitareya Aranyaka 1 and 5, 3 to 6, containing the Kaushitaki Upanishad, 7 and 8, corresponding to the Aitareya Aranyaka 3. Poli seems to have known a manuscript in which the 4 adhyayas of the Upanishad form the 1st, 7th, 8th, and 9th adhyayas of a Kaushitaki-Brahmana. See Weber's History of Sanskrit Literature, page 50. And I prefer they focus on the thematic or cosmologic or something differences between these two, rather than just the traditions here, but of which manuscript without even as there were various recensions of the Kaushitaki-Brahmana, the Sankhayana, Kauthuma, and so on. The Upanishad also exist in at least 2 texts. The commentator in some of its manuscripts refers to the various readings of the Sakas, explaining them whenever there seems to be occasion for it. I have generally followed the text, which is presupposed by Sankarananda's Dipika and contained in the manuscript F.G. Cowell, preface page 5, so far as regards the 3rd and 4th Adhyayas. According to Professor Cowell Vidyaranya in his Sarvopanishad, in his Sarvopanishad Artha Nubhute Prakasa followed the text of the commentary, while Sankarakara, if we may trust the extracts, his commentary on the Vedanta Sutras, followed the other texts contained in the manuscript A. Cowell, prefix, page 5. The style of the commentator differs in so marked a manner from that of the Sankarya that even without the fact that the author of the commentary on the Kaushitaki Upanishad is called Sankarananda, it would have been difficult to ascribe it, as it has been done by some scholars, to the famous Sankarya. Sankarananda is called the teacher of Madhvacarya, Hall Index, page 98, and the disciple of Anandattma Muni, Hall Index, page 116. I've had the great advantage of being able to consult for the Kaushitaki Upanishad not only the text and commentary edited by Professor Cowell, but also his excellent translation. If I differ from him in some points, this is but natural, considering the character of the text and the many difficulties that have still to be solved before we can hope to arrive at a full understanding of these ancient philosophical treatises. And, of course, sometimes there will be more differing when people say, well, I can't just consult the old translations, I have to actually do a translation myself.